right, welcome. Looks like Twitch thinks I'm live, so that's good. It's always a battle with the stream manager. I'm not going to make a big deal of it because the stream manager will probably not have any audio, but you can hear me now. And if you can't hear me, then I'll probably just delete this whole stream. So anyway, check the index. Click on the description. This video is fully indexed on YouTube. The highlights, the level ups, I don't know, just random things. So always check the index if you want to skip ahead. But your best bet is just to hang in there and play the whole thing through. So what are we going to get into? Probably the gear. Last time, I think I went from pre-Paragon to Paragon 5. So you Paragon at level 70, and then I went to Paragon 5. I think it's about a 2-hour stream. No edits. Never any edits. So this is live and raw. Well, not live for you because you're watching this on YouTube. And nobody really ever watches this on Twitch. So my son might pop in if he's not working, but he'll just nag me in the chat with the token sup nerd. And that's pretty much it. But anyway, yeah, we'll go through the gear, the skills. I think the same skills as the last stream. Definitely a different, I think it's seasonal spell? No, it's the Warlock spell, so that's different. Almost finished the Reliquaries. Definitely finished the World of Warcraft Reliquaries. That was a $10 mistake. But actually, I mean, there's all the other stuff, but you'll see the pet. So anyway, buckle up, strap in, do whatever. This is Diablo 4, Lord of Hatred. And I have no idea what I'm doing, and I try not to look things up on the internet other than things that bug me. And yeah, speaking of bugs, probably still call out those bugs that I think should not be bugs or should be features or whatever. So I'll call those out. Try not to swear, but I probably will. Anyway, we're in it. Okay, so that was a good... Oh, the sound. Hey, look at that. Oh, yeah. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. There you go. Okay. All right. So we'll turn off that feedback loop and we'll get into it. So what do? We just typically start with the menu. Oh, yeah, the seasons. Oh, my. A lot of green check marks. So we'll just kind of go through these. If you go through the campaign, you're going to get these events. I think I covered this last time. The world events, but they also count in the dungeons. So if you do like a cursed chest or cursed shrine or some event in the dungeon, you'll get credit for that. Defeat, elite, sure, whatever. It's just, you're in Scovos, which is the new area. Covered that probably 2 streams ago, maybe. Blacksmith, salvage magic, so really basic stuff for that first check mark. Complete whispers. This takes a bit because you have to unlock the whisper. I forget when that unlocks, but this has to be all magic. You can't have some rare, like some above magic, so you can't have rare and magic at all. Has to be magic. So you can see these were claimed a while ago. There's the date on it. You can rewind if you need to. The Undercity run, yeah, probably force that. When was this released? So 5/10. So that was the last time I believe I streamed on the 10th. And at that point I was 19 hours. So a few things before the 10th. That was that Sunday, Mother's Day. So the 7th, the 4th. It came out a while ago. I'm just looking for the earliest one. Looks like the 4th was the earliest. I don't think that was on release day. But anyway, full, yeah, Undercity run. I don't know if that exactly had to be Kurast, because Temis is the new main city for Skavos, and there's Undercity in Temis. I forget if you absolutely have to do that. I think you can do any Undercity, but if the check mark doesn't check, then you'll probably want to go over to Kurast over in Nahantu. I think that's the area. Level 3, yep, you gotta equip that mercenary. So I got just really basic stuff. They're not, and this was the thing that I laughed at. If you don't pick a paladin or warlock, you're not gonna get this little perk, which that looks like XP. So then when you complete Vault of the Crucible, you get all this good stuff. And then checkmark. So rank 2, the 19th. So yeah, so not that long ago. I was trying to build my levels. I wasn't really going through the campaign much, but the war plans don't unlock until you finish that campaign. So I think you have to go all the way to the end and roll the credits. And I believe I posted, it was in the morning, I posted a tweet. I was rolling the credits. So it was just a couple days ago. So there's the charm set. So that was 3-piece. I've got a 5-piece now. I'm looking for that elusive 6 charm seal, because you've got Horadric seals. I just have the one seal that allows you for a 5 charms. So there's got to be, I don't want to look it up, but there has to be. It's locked. You'll see it. But anyway, a stronghold. Yeah, so it was probably the lower middle one, the southern central stronghold that I unlocked first. I think there's 3 of them in Skavos, and I just did the last one this morning. There was an area on the map that I hadn't looked at, and turns out it was big enough to be a stronghold, and I figured it would be. So I went there, yep, and got the stronghold. So, but that's only complete a stronghold. And then here's a whole bunch of stuff you got to do in Helltides. So that was the 18th. So that was after, and I did not stream last weekend. Just wasn't feeling it. I don't know. When I play and I'm just grinding through, a lot of the times I just want to listen to podcasts. And, I recommend the All In podcast, Clay and Buck, the Jesse Kelly Show. I just listened to the latest Joe Rogan. I was just going through looking for something. He's like, a mathematician. Well, this dude's like way more than a mathematician. I was a math major. I do software. But this guy, yeah, this guy is pretty incredible. So I would check it out. I forget his name, but whatever this date is, I don't think there's a newer JRE. So I would check that out. It's a good one. Yeah, and it's you just grind through, listen to Rogan or whoever. Adam Carolla. I would recommend Adam Carolla. He is hilarious and he calls balls and strikes. So anyway, visit. Oh yeah, craft. Yeah, I haven't been doing very many Forgotten Wisdom. I need to because I'm slowly trying for, the XP imprint. And okay, so this is just all occultist stuff. So I bet you I was imprinting. I bet you on the 11th I crafted a Nightmare Dungeon sigil. Bounty caches, he needed 4 of them. Oh yeah, complete 4 Tree of Whispers on the 12th. Oh, full set of rares. There you go. So that was pre-Mother's Day. So that was before the last stream. And then again on the 8th, Rune of Ritual. Oh yeah, the runes. Yeah, so we'll go through some of the rune. Well, the 4 sets of the 2 sets of runes, the 4 runes that I use. I spend mana or spend resource to get the wolf pack and try to up my critical strike chance, because my critical strike chance it's pretty low. It's like 28. So I'm thinking I want to kind of try to make a move on that. I'm not sure what to do there. Yeah, level 50. So that's pre-Paragon. Blood Maiden in the Helltides on Expert. Yep. Cuirassed on Expert. Okay, and then you've got to get to rank 3, so get rank 2, you've got to complete the Hellish Descent. I forget what that was. The 9th? I don't know. There's no date when this was done. That's disappointing. At least I don't see it on here. So, but once you complete this, I don't know if the date changes on these or not. So this took a while. Yeah, see, this I did yesterday, I think. What's today? Today's the 23rd, so I did that 2 days ago. I did this morning. I think I was at 5. I'm just nuking charms, so we'll look at the Horadric Cube. I'm afraid to mod my stuff because I'm not really in end game yet, so that I don't know if I'm going to use this or not. Welcome to the pit. Oh yeah, okay, so tier 10 unlocks Torment 1. You get some decent stuff. So you get 2 Paragon points. That's kind of nice. More strongholds. Oh yeah, any stronghold. So this, I usually go through the grind of just going through all the strongholds. The Nahantu ones are always last because they're so slow. And then one glitched. The one, it was the Nahantu. It was the northeast one. That one glitched at the very end, so I had to do that all over. Thanks, Blizzard. Nightmare, okay, on Penitent. Yep, so we're still not really into Torment. World events on Penitent. Visit a jeweler. Oh yeah, add a socket. Yeah, I think I've passed the threshold of resources, but There's been a couple of cases. Well, definitely with obducite, I'm still battling that because re-rolling that final masterwork perk or affix, yeah, affix is that can get tedious. World boss, check. No, another Undercity, so you got to do 5 of these, penitent or higher. Silent chest. So this, see, the 22nd, today's the 23rd, so that took some doing. There was at least one that I know of. So this was the one that I was bitching, hey, where are the keys? I need to buy the keys. Well, if you have obols, then you can unlock the silent chest. So I finally ran into 5 of these, and one of them glitched, so it was 6 of them. Or maybe I didn't have any obols. That could have been it too. So so will we go? I don't know. There's too many outstanding check marks. I swear I've been pounding on butchers. But anyway, yeah. So I'm trying to save these and not sacrifice I'll pick off one of these every so often. But ever since I've unlocked the war plans, I've been doing those, and we'll kind of touch on those in a bit. Because I feel like we'll probably head into the war plans just to take a look at that. Face the hordes of hell. Oh yeah, horde mode. I swear I've gotten more than that, because there's been a couple. These last 2, I've gotten like over 1,000. So really want to collect those. Get that check mark. Oh yeah, Uravar. So he's the sword dude. Tormented. Use. Okay, so so I could go back. Oh yeah, and I beat Lilith this morning. I believe I went down to Torment 4. Because I'm in Torment 6, I feel like I could go up a little bit more. But I just got to go through the pit to do that, I'm pretty sure. So I have a spark, and I have a mythic unique item. So we'll see that in the gear. And you can always check the index and skip ahead if this is boring. Yeah, I've run into a ton of butchers. I don't know why this says 0, because I've been above Torment 2 for a while now, so I don't know what the deal is with that. Okay, so this is a check. Yep, just grinding through ward plans. So you start out with like a 3. We'll go over that later, and then 4, and then I think the max is you've got 5 pieces of the plan that you got to do in order to get the end bonus. Dive. Okay, so yeah, so improve a glyph on the 14th and unlock Torment 2. Gotcha. Defeat. This takes a while. 20 tortured gifts. Yeah, that took a while. Yeah, I unlocked that yesterday. So this has taken quite a bit. I'm not sure how many hours I'm at. So we'll go check out the profile pretty soon. Yep. Defeat 10. So you have to reach max threat level at least 10 times. More Torment 1, 40. Yeah, I've been focusing on the Whispers just mostly for the XP. Claimed that a couple days ago. 1,000. I did that a long time ago, I think. Yeah, I guess the 12th. Gamble for 25 items. Yeah, I usually just try to pump that once I'm full of obols. Then I've been shooting for boots because they're only 25 obols, but I may shoot for something else. We'll see what I got. There's so many times where I can't pick up the obols because I've got 2,500. I'm full. So that's kind of a bummer. This 2 days ago. What did I? Was it Zir? Grigori? Tormented? I believe it was Grigori, but I think I've beat these guys on Torment. This doesn't really say what Torment level, so I guess you could beat them on Torment 1 and you'd get the check. Complete Crest while using a magic tribute. I like the magic tributes that they give you XP. So 500. Oh yeah, that's that. Well, still that was a few days, only a few days ago, so not too long ago. But the latest ones I've been getting like over 1,000 because the chaos rifts have been really triggering. 15 harbingers, 20 minutes. Yeah, you got to really crank this guy. Kind of speed run on that. I wasn't even going for it, and it just popped. 18 or higher in the tower. This, yeah, I specifically went to like tier 18 in the tower. You got to be like 140 to be ranked, so that's never gonna happen. All right, so even though the rank is completed, but I don't have that check mark above, this would be really nice. I think I want to go for that because that'll get me 4. So that'd be a good one. I may ratchet down to Torment 5 or 4 because it really won't matter. I really don't care. I want those points. So I think that might be first on the agenda. Okay, and then more Paragon points. Activity level 3 on war plan. So we'll see where I'm at with those. So more masterworking, temper. Yeah, I swear. I think I've got a couple that are ancestral, but these have not been dropping in my favor, and they really haven't been dropping much at all. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the correlation between the 9 torments now compared to the 4 torments in the previous season as far as drop rates and stuff like that. But I swear, I have not been very lucky with those. Nightmare Dungeons in Torment 3. I gotta collect Obducite in those, so that's just a grind. Halfway there, basically. But yeah, I try to do the events in those. I mean, most of it is accidental. Because you're like, oh, look, resplendent chest. Oh, great, it's cursed. And then there's your event. Delve into... Yeah, we're there. Face the hordes of hell and complete the following. The horde mode. Slowly but surely, I'll get more hellborn and masses. So that'll just be kind of grindy. I just need to get back to these Undercity runs. Attunement 3. Oh shit. Okay, so I need to do a Horadric strong room. I might as well tick that off. 514, that was a while ago. Legendary Horadric seal. I haven't really been paying attention to these, so I need to focus on those seals a bit more. Dive deeper. So Paragon Glyph to rank 20. And Artificer tier 25. I think the last one I did was tier 42, and tier 40 is Torment 6. I'm I have a little cheat sheet, a little notepad of the last pit that I've done, just because it's hit and miss whether Diablo remembers the last one you've done or not. Okay, flawless gems. I think I forced that one a couple days ago. Oh yeah, Bartok. Yeah, so you gotta make sure you get 666 ethers, whatever those things are, and the chaos waves. So those clipped along pretty good. Oh, dude. Maybe I forced this one and the 18th one. So that was on the 17th, right? Whispers. Where is it? Tower. Yeah. I betcha I just went and I got them both. I bet you I did the other one and I got them both. Okay, so I think that's all of these. Yep. Okay, rank 6. Are there any of them checked? Oh, a couple. A couple. All right. So we're working on more war plans. Yeah, just cranking through war plans. Now they take about an hour. Because you go through one, you got gear, and you got to deal with it and stuff like that. So, yeah, you'll see that. We'll try to get to that pretty quick. Cubes, add affixes. I'm scared to do this, but I feel like I need to. So I'll try to do this. Because I don't think there's any affixes. Maybe. What was the Sanctify? The previous season? Was that it? There were bad effects or aspects. Would just turn something. You're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sanctify it, and then it just turns it to shit. So, yeah, I guess I should go to every region and catch a fish. I think we went over fishing last time. It's not very interesting. More Helltide stuff. Okay, Torment V. So I've done a little bit of that. That's just going to be a grind. Power. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Yep. Just grinding through the obducite. So I've masterworked 8 things to 25. Need just one more. So need more obducite. Full set. Yeah, that'll be a while. Ancestral stuff. Legendary too. So sometimes magic, ancestral, but it'll be ancestral without a greater affix, which is that star thing next to it. So, at this point, I'm just ignoring things without greater affixes on them, and I'm basically ignoring everything, and I'm salvaging just about everything. So, I don't know what the drop rate is on those, at least in Torment 6. Max. Oh, in Torment 6, using a rare tribute. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I've done a war plan in Torment 6, but we'll try it, because I know I can do the hell. Well, obviously the Helltide in Torment 6, but the Horde mode, and I know I can do a Horde mode in Torment 6 because I just did one this morning. So I think I can stay in Torment 6, except for the boss. Maybe that Uravar. I don't know. I guess I could try him. Let's see. It's just those flying swords. Holy crap. They just one-hit you. But I think I have something to... my mythic chest armor should put that to rest. But we'll see. Tier 20 or higher. Run of echoing. I have no idea what that is. Wow. I don't know. That's not even on my radar. Okay. 45 of the tower. Yeah. Oh, some obducite. Maybe I'll do that. That'd be good. Okay, so I got this check. Dive deeper in the pit, located at the Artificer's Obelisk. Okay, so yeah, tier 40, and I said last one I did was 42. And I think my glyphs are in the 40s. 50 is legendary, so I'm not there yet, but we'll hit that pretty soon. Greater bounty caches, Tree of Whispers, that was a couple days ago. Max level. Okay, so they're all maxed out a few days ago. All right. Okay, one more. So I'm here. Yeah, Echo of Lilith in, holy crap, in Torment 8. That's gonna take some doing. Holy crap. Wow. I'm not even gonna, I'll focus on these check marks down here. But I can at least activity level 4. I think there's 7 activity levels. Transfigure items, whatever that is. Okay. So these really aren't on my radar, and I haven't even accidentally completed any of these. 65, holy crap. Yeah, I got a ways to go on that. So that is all of the check marks. So we'll look where I've spent my smoldering ashes. I focused on this stuff. Obviously, once you get into the pit, you want to improve your glyphs. And then I started dumping everything over here. And lastly, we'll just the reroll, or not a reroll, an extra roll, an extra item when you're buying things from the purveyor of curiosities. So I think that's all the ranking stuff. Okay, let's go to the Reliquaries. I think we've gone over this before, but this stuff I completed a while ago, and I think I shed light on those. Of course, I always go into beasts first and unlock the pet. So there's the pet, but I'm not using that pet. I'm using... so this, I was able to complete all the check marks. A lot of these you could get, and then from this one on, or maybe it was this one on, it was $10 for this. So these down here. But, so this is the pet that I'm using right now. I think a lot of other people are using it too. So it leaves a little trail of blood. Oh my God, seriously? Oh. Okay, well, it looks like my stream is still going. That was just Blizzard kicking me out. Okay. Well. All right, well, we'll get back in. So, not sure what that was. If my stream is still alive, then it wasn't my network. Blizzard just decided to kick me out. So, see him? He's right there. This guy right there. And he'll follow me. There he goes. And he's leaving that trail of goo or blood or whatever. Okay, let's get back to the Reliquaries. Okay, so I'm shooting for so 22, right? So 19 more coins, and then I'll want to build up 99 for next season, I guess. But that'll be... So I'll get unlock those two, and then once I unlock those two, I'll get this. So that is everything. There's beasts. Is that beasts? Yeah, that's beasts. That's weird. You get a cat? Yeah, you get a cat. Weapons. I think I've been all over all this stuff in the last stream. Okay, so that's Reliquaries. That's how far I am there. Let's go check the shop. Maybe there's something for free there. You never know.
Laid before you is the bounty of history.
Nope. Nothing free. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's go through the... Okay, so here's the... Oh, come on. Profile. 61 hours. Holy crap. So 2 weeks ago, I was at 19 hours. And now I'm at 61 hours. So 20, 40... About 20 hours a week, I guess? I think. On average. So that's about an hour or two a day, but I mean, probably 2 or 3 hours on the weekend, maybe more, because I usually do morning and then afternoon after I get all my chores done. Okay, so let's go back. Yeah, let's do the gear. So, the helm. Masterworked to 25. I picked Fortify Generation. I don't know. And the thing that I discovered, I thought all of these affixes were the same for unique items, but turns out they do differ. So if I get a new one of these, it's not only that aspect number. This one's at 100x, so that's maxed, which is good. It's the other stuff, so you kind of gotta weigh, right? And I'm stuck with that fire resistance, which, I mean, it's neither good. I mean, it's good, I guess. It's not bad, but I have other things that will give me resistance. Oh yeah, and the runes, Neo-Ke. So avoid health damage. Oh. Okay, so yeah, for 2 seconds. So if I can just avoid health damage, I thought I was spending mana for this. Apparently not, I guess. So these just pop up as long as I stay healthy. They just pop up. So that's not too bad. Every 2 seconds. All right. So this is my mythic. It's 2-star mythic, so that was good. I just lucked into this. I forget when it dropped. I don't think it was against a boss. It was against something else, but I forget. So I don't know. Thinking about swapping out the skulls, but for now, the healing. You know, I want to stay, right? I want to stay at max health, so I can get these spirit wolves. So that's Shroud of False Death. So when you would be dealt fatal damage, instead you heal to full life. But it only happens every 300 seconds, which is every 5 minutes. So, I don't... It's not great. I mean, maybe this is good for hardcore, but I don't know. Like, I feel like if you're in... I got it because of the greater affixes. And I have yet to boost this with obducite because I was focusing on my other stuff. So anyway, this needs to be masterworked. So here's my gloves. That's close. That's at 19. Yeah, and with these, again, you have to go check if you have a better aspect variant, if it's been upgraded. What a pain in the ass. I really wish that that star, that orange text down at the bottom, maybe put a blue up arrow emoji or something. I don't know. Make it ghetto, but all I want to do is just go through here. Not those two, but like through these normal legendaries. Hey, can I upgrade this? That would be nice to know. But that's just such a grind. Oh my god. Alright, so here's another one. Oh yeah, so this is the mobility one. So you're sucking in souls, and then when I do my mobility skill, all those souls exit. They go attack baddies. What was the... Oh, okay, so I've re-rolled. That was the all damage. I need some critical strike chance, but I've already re-rolled that one. Maybe I'll find something with a greater affix on that. I don't know. Okay, the pants. So there's one greater affix. Oh, and I re-rolled the life generation. Oh, the potion capacity. That is pretty handy. So you have 4. So upping to 7 is, I feel like that's a pretty big deal. So that gets me my 7 out of 7 potions. Yep. Oh yeah, and this, okay, so this, I'm spending resource to gain 2%. So I spend my resource pretty quickly. So this is typically, I typically have a 10% boost on my critical strike chance. Not sure if maybe I'd overflow it, but I don't know. Yeah. Gain multiple stacks. Yeah, if you just keep doing it, they should stack. Okay, my boots. Movement speed, that's nice. Oh yeah, shadow form stacks. I don't really know what the indicator is for shadow form. I just need to pay more attention. I'll probably just rewatch this video and check it out or something. But that shadow form is key to my whole build. And then Abyss. I do a lot of Abyss and shadow damage. So there's tempered... Did I temper something? Oh yeah, I tempered speed. Okay. Tempered Abyss damage, and since that's orange, that's the masterworked perk or affix. So I wasn't sure, but I do all Abyss damage as far as I know, so the all damage multiplier, I mean, I could try to reroll for that. And then here I have 2 demonology, so my ultimate is demonology, and then I have like a turret that's a demon. So those 2 things get me this stacking damage multiplier, so that is kind of nice. So here's a unique focus. So Soul Shard and their demons. I don't know if I'm casting a demon anymore. I was. But I haven't found a good replacement for this. So it just says casting a Soul Shard skill increases all your damage, so that's good. But I don't feel like I am casting a demon, and we'll kind of go over that too. Infernal Breath, I just got this, so that's my turret. That's so it's doing the 25x, and it does the explosive death variant. So that is an additional perk that I get because I've selected this to be an Abyssal skill or whatever. So we'll go over that. I'm thinking about changing, because that willpower that's masterworked, that didn't really get me where I wanted to be on the Paragon board. Like, you get the additional bonus if your willpower is 1,500 or 1,600 or some insane amount. So I don't think I'm there yet. So I might try to re-roll this to cooldown reduction, because then I'll max the my turret, and my ultimate will cool down faster. And it's not like, I swear, the paladin, everything was tied to a cooldown, so you really wanted that number, you wanted that reduction to be really good. Okay, now this other ring, being hit, corrupting damage, whatever that is. So it's not, unfortunately, that's not abyssal damage. They had to pick some other type of damage. But this did have the all damage multiplier, which is nice. So that is the one. I probably re-rolled 4 or 5 times to get that one. I probably hit willpower twice, max life twice, attack speed once, and then I got the all damage multiplier. So that was insane. And then I just have a regular amulet. Yep, I masterworked the critical strike chance, so that's as high. That's high. And then shadow damage, that multiplier, that was really nice. Haven't really come across anything that's better. Hex increases your critical strike chance, so this is good. So when things are hexed, you've got per stack. So I have, in battle, I haven't really checked my active critical strike chance, but my base is about 28, which we'll go ahead. Let's go check that right now. So that's not very core stats. Those are resistances. So what's up? So physical and fire, because of that other thing, and then everything else is the same. Base. Yep, I'm at 28, almost 29. This is really low. Holy crap. So I might want to boost that. Maybe on the Paragon board. My vulnerable damage, that's up there. And then max life. What's my Wrath is 100. Okay, and then dominance. So the wrath is the in the bottom left. You know, you got your health sphere, which is red, and then it's kind of a half and half, pink purple. The pink is, or maybe it's more fuchsia, is the wrath, and then the purple is the dominance gauge. Unless lucky hit, slow, stun, experience bonus. That has to do with what torment you're in. Okay, so that's let's do this. So I was casting these demons. So I was running this for quite a while. I had a greater demon, and then I had, we'll go ahead and just switch it. And then you gotta pick one of these. What was this? No longer spews. They explode. What was I doing? Unstoppable, or was it this one? Eviscerate. No. Oh, it was this one. Yeah, okay. So I was playing this with that. With this. Yeah, the lesser demon. And there was a charm that would, a set bonus for charms that would, it was called sadism. So it would send damage to your lesser demons. And then they would kill them, but they would just come back and you wouldn't have to manage them. So that was pretty handy. But since I do the shadow form a lot, I went this route with the shadow form, and then non-soul abyss greater consumes. I didn't want to do consume all the dominance. Yeah, it was recasting. I think this was it. Yeah, 20x. So that was the, so recast skills, hex. Yeah, so my turret is a recast. And then, so that hex also hexes enemies, and then they get, then it's 20x. But it's just from Abyss Demonology, so it will be from, oh wow, okay, I didn't realize that. Might have to rethink that one. Okay, also weakens 100x and executes. Okay, well we may switch to this one. Well, this kills an enemy, or when an enemy is executed. Reduce. Why not? Because I only have the 2 demonology. We'll see that. And I'm not going to go over it because I haven't played those, so I don't really know those. But we'll go there, and let's cover the skills. Okay, so this is Abyss, Doom, Hex, blah blah blah. I think we went over this the last time. But it's an Abyss skill, and it does shadow damage. And it's basically maxed. I would need, I had a charm, or it could have been a seal, and then plus gear to boost this stuff up, Abyss. But I must have swapped those out. So this is kind of a random explosion, health fracture. So it'll pull hex stuff. So basically, I want to hex things. And you'll see at the bottom of this description, hex increases abyss skill damage taken by enemies up to 129% based on their missing life, stacks up to 3 times. So everything's kind of around hex, abyss, and the shadow damage. So that is health fracture. Then this is my defensive, so this is like my teleport. So this is, I do this a lot because you gain that shadow form. So you gain 4 stacks of shadow form. And then you get like super speed. Not really, but you gain some speed. And then when you're in shadow form, so lets you run immune through the abyss. But shadow form is different than being in the abyss. Yeah, and I wanted the extra charge, so that was this guy. And movement, yeah, it lasts longer here. Or sucks enemies into its exit portal and swap place. So I don't know. I mean, that's like the exit. So if it would move them. I don't know. I just like the extra speed. And then, yeah, so this is you're running through the abyss and you're immune. You can exit early, or is this the one that you can go back? Yeah, you can go back and forth. And then this one is brings all your abyss summons with you through the shadows and extends their duration. So my summon, I guess that's the demon, the one demon that I have. So I didn't really think that was very helpful. Okay, so this is like my turret. So this is that infernal breath that ring focuses on. So it gave me a boost on this, and then it has a recast. Doesn't it say that hex? Yeah, so recast to aim and blast enemies 3 times. So I can recast this 3 times. And then dominance cost. So this really isn't a cooldown. It's just the dominance just doesn't build up very fast. Is this the... Yeah, so this basically nukes all the dominance, but you get 140. I tried this, but this you just get the one shot. And it no longer pierces. So this just sends 140x increased damage, yeah, through everything. So I think you'll want the piercing, especially for crazy. This is great for bosses. If you can aim right. That's my issue, is I think the aiming is kind of a finesse thing. That's why the recast is huge. So if you screw it and you're aiming at a wall, then you can recast it and it'll aim at baddies. The 1x damage each time. Oh yeah, up to 25x. So if this is just spewing out, bullets or fireballs or abyssal balls, whatever they are, then they stack. So that's kind of nice. So that's the little turret. I don't use any of this, so I'm not going to even go over it because I'm using the shard. So you need a spot to cast your shard. So you have to pick something. Maybe down the road I'm generating enough that I don't need this basic one. But this hexes things, so and it does a lot of other things, so I kind of keep that guy around. Oh, what was I searching for? Oh yeah, Archfiend. Okay, so that is the sigil. Yeah, so I don't do any sigils. And like I said before, just not a huge fan of the demon form because I just don't know how powerful those different spells are, and they're like totally different. So how do you mod them or do whatever? This are you? So you're summoning a fiend. Yeah, fiend of Abaddon. Oh yeah, this is the serious cooldown, and it's always a minute basically. So no thanks to that. This, the cooldown. So this is just a big blob. Just does damage. Increase damage for your Archfiend skills. So the Archfiend skills are this. So basically that boosts this, so I need to make sure that I always have an Infernal Breath running. And I think initially it was Hellfire. Starts smaller but grows up to 3 times. Yep, it can split off, so it can move around and apply damage all over the place. What was this one? It's now additionally, a recast and stays in place. So I may do this because on the Paragon board, there's perks for recast damage. So I may do that. Don't know. But yeah, so that's the skill tree. So let's go over the Paragon board. So I've only attached 3, barely. So this is basic. You got damage, right? You got elite damage and then more damage. And then I've got attrition, which is... What level is it, Blizzard? Oh, you don't know until you hit A. Oh, it's level 42. Okay, thanks. So I've got attrition here, which just boosts the rare nodes. And then if you clip over your the additional bonus, then you've got hits from Archfiend skills. So that's, again, that's that turret. And it stacks. So that's good. Yeah, so I needed an extra intelligence, so I had to go down there. I'm trying to think. Was there a better way? I don't see any other... Oh, no. You know what? I could do this. Yeah. Okay. So this, yeah, you need to always reevaluate your stuff. So I can get rid of this. I can get rid of that strength. And then I can, boom, add that intelligence. Oh, no, I can't. Never mind. Okay. So once this is legendary, I'll be able to do that. But until then, I won't. Is there any other way I can get? No. Because there's intelligence there. Actually, once I go legendary, I'm going to pick that up automatically. So, got to get these to legendary. So I'll get 2 nodes back once I do that. But yeah, in order to get that boost. Okay. Well, it's always good to question it. So we got some health here. Yeah, max life, stuff like that. Usually go and hit the glyph here. So this is abyssal damage. Then you've got a hex bonus. So I've got enough intelligence to get that bonus. And then here, just damage. And then we got another hex damage bonus. That's kind of nice. Oh, that's right. So this is destruction, which is weird because destruction in the sorcerer is critical strike damage. But they called this destruction. Oh shoot. And it is just hex damage bonus. So just stacking the willpower here. Try to get that. And there's that multiplier, that 8x, which is kind of nice. So we got a decent bonus there. And then this legendary node is the Greater Hex, so that's typically the name of the board. So after applying Hex, vulnerable or weakened to enemies, permanently reduce the damage they deal to you by 25%, and they take 75x increased damage. So that's awesome. And you'll notice that I tried to pick up more intelligence. I may rework this path and swap it out, but I needed more. I mean, I have a ton of willpower, but I may need more willpower and just trade off intelligence and strength for willpower. So we'll just see how that goes. Damage and vulnerable damage there. And what is this? Hex damage bonus plus resistance. So this is all, the bonus is based on strength and intelligence. What's this? Do I need this? Nah. Life. I'm good. Okay, so then you connect here and you get vulnerable damage. That's just strength. And regular damage. And then this is the more willpower, the more vulnerable damage. Oh, with Abyss skills, sorry. That's the additional bonus, is the vulnerable 15x. So I got a ton of willpower here. Even once I go legendary, we'll get that. We'll get that 2, 3. I'm just looking at the fringes here. 4, 5, 6. So 6 more. So that'd be 30. So that'd be 105. That's pretty good. That's a good. I think the best you can do is 110. But not sure. Okay, and then didn't go for that. Just went for the health because it was close. I needed this, and I'll pick that up. But then from here, it was just 4 to grab these guys, and then another 4 to grab this, and then you got to keep going to get. Oh yeah, damage while in shadow form. And then, what is this? Overmind. Abyss skills deal 45 times increased damage to crowd-controlled enemies. So, making things crowd-controlled is definitely a plus. I want to do that, and I think I've got stuff that does that. So, yeah, 2 elites. And then I just hooked this on maybe yesterday, I think. So, basically just going for the vulnerable damage. And then I'll go for the glyph socket. Not sure what glyph I'll put in there. And then I'll head over to the recast damage. So, that's that whole. That's so weird. You cast it once, you don't get this bonus until you cast it a second time. So, oh, and why did I pick this? Spending dominance to summon a demon. Oh, that's right. So when I cast my turret, spending dominance. Yeah. Wrath cost of your demonology skills, but I don't know, because the next demonology skill is not going to be cast using wrath. So I don't know. What's demonology? Is this one? No, it's abyss. What's this one? Just abyss. What's this one? Abyss mobility. What's this one? This is demonology. So I don't know. I may swap that whole thing out. And then what's this? This is demonology. So yeah, how would I turn? Could I turn this? Doom? No. Jailer? No. I think one of these basic ones will be demonology. Bomb. Like there's little mini. Yeah. Yep. This is it. So the demon turret. So I was using this. So, but then I went over to Hex, which was this guy. So, there are other ones that could be demonology, but it doesn't start out as a demonology skill. And I don't know about this one. No. Oh, why don't we just do the easy route? There we go. Okay, so that turns it into demonology. This one is demonology. Oh, okay. And so is this one. Oh, Okay, so that one's the eviscerate. I don't know. I like the hex. I don't know. Oops. Alright, so let's get back to... Yeah, so this... We went over that. Yeah, the recast, and then this is the demonology one, so... I don't think I'm spending any wrath for a demonology. I think the only demonology one I'm casting spends dominance. So I may have to rethink this. We'll just undo all this. I don't know. Can I look at the board? No, I can't. And I can't. I have to undo everything. So I'd have to undo bloop, bloop, bloop. Yeah, I can't just undo to here, which would be really nice. Or undo to here, right? Like, undo everything so I can attach a new board, right? That would be a nice feature, Blizzard. But I have to go undo, undo, undo. Undo, undo. That one's already undone. Undo, 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 undo. Blah, 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 blah. All the way to there. Then I can attach a board. I can preview boards over here. Right? I can't attach it. Each demon, so... I'm not summoning very many demons, so that, no thanks. Damaging with demonology skills, so I only have 2 demonology skills, so that's not great. While in demon form, nope, I'm not. Hellfire, no. Sigils, no. Okay, so occult. While you have overpower, but use a stack. 2 stacks or lose 1. So maybe I want to go with this one, because what's the occult? So that's... Here, let's use keyword. Clear. Occult. Okay. So this is occult. Check. Ooh. This is occult. Okay, here we go. So, you know what? We may... That's occult. That's demonology. And then this is demonology. So it's kind of a trade-off. But it was the demonology bonus for wrath, right? Like, I don't spend wrath on this guy. And I don't spend wrath on this guy. I spend dominance. So we might be unequipping this. Let's look at it again. What was this again? Spending dominance. Yes, I can do that. Reduces the wrath of your demonology. See, I don't have any of that. And increases all. I like the and increases all of your damage by 80x for 12 seconds. So spending dominance, I like that. I can summon a demon and then I get 80x for 12 seconds. I don't get the other perk, but I get the 80x. So what was the occult one? Occult skills. So occult, my demonology skills are not occult. So my basic and my other one are occult. That's only if I have overpower stacks. But when you lose a stack, you either gain 2 stacks or lose 1 additional stack. Whatever, that's just too confusing. Okay, we're just gonna leave it. Screw it. Because I like the recast, this guy. The recast damage. And I may switch my ultimate to do recast. So that might be a good one. Alright, anyway, that's the Paragon board as it stands now. What do we got? These guys are maxed out. We got Altkin. He's a little fire kid. This guy's like the defensive shield dude. What's this? Oh, yeah. So these are, as you, and I can't zoom into this, as you complete the war plans, you get activity points for certain things. So here I'm at level 2. So you gain points, and you'll see that I was able to spend points for these perks. So the tree offers a 4th Whisper cache choice, which is kind of handy. And then, oh yeah, more experience. I'm all about XP. I want to try to level up as fast as I can, with as few hours as I can, without having to team up with anybody. Just playing solo. Okay, so that's the Tree of Whispers. Nightmare Dungeons. So here's some perks. There's a War Bounty chest. That's kind of nice. And Treasure Goblins. So that's kind of handy too. Hell Tides. What do we got? We got Hellworm can do all this. I chose this because of the XP orbs when maggots are spewed out. And Demonic Rats. Sure, why not? I think I selected this because something down here was good. You lose... Oh, yeah. You lose no cinders on death. I liked that, so I figured I'd head that way. Okay, so there's a lot of other perks for that stuff. Here's the Undercity. So I'm only on level 1 here. Attunement, all enemies. Yeah, gain +1 monster power. But I get more XP orbs, so all about the XP. And this perk, opening the tortured gift, blah blah blah. Chance Greek glories, knights will ambush you, but when killed in Helltide, they may drop unique items available from his hoard chest. So not mythic, just unique. Okay. And then this one, Bartik and the Fel have +1 and drop additional items. So that's in the Horde mode. And you only gain these points when you're doing the activity during the plan. So you can't just go and do a nightmare dungeon. I don't think you get the activity perk. Maybe you do? I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention. I should try the pit, but we're gonna do a war plan and see if we can get through it. So this guy is pit, gained the haste mastery, blah blah, gain +1. Oh yeah. So yeah, for every, I have yet to unlock 2 of these. So I haven't beaten something with 10 minutes left on the timer. That would be nice, but your percentage roll would be so low. I think probably would be down at the 8% thing, which I've done, and I've done that grind, and getting an extra one would be handy for sure. This one is just auto, you get an extra chance. So I think I picked this guy first, and then I picked this guy second, because I can pretty much end with well over 5 minutes to spare. So I get 2 extra rolls, which is handy. And then there's other perks. So that's the activities. Let's see, is there anything? Let's go to the den and see. I got quite a few den coins, so we'll just see if there's anything good here. They've totally reworked the den. It's still 100 coins, but they made things more expensive. I think. Like, do I want that one? Lucky hit chance? No. Crush. So I don't want. So I can restock. So I can get the caches, which are nice. Okay, and I'll go ahead and I'll restock another time. And there's a cache. And there's a cache. So. Well, dude. I don't. So. I'm like. That just eats through your coins. I don't remember eating through my coins that fast. But I guess you get 2 of these? Yeah, I don't know. So ready, boom, boom, boom. So the cache explosion. So we got some legendaries. Attuned primordial dust. Okay, some more legendaries. Probably don't care about these. Oh, it is ancestral, life on kill, vulnerable damage, but I'd have to choose between my unique rings. That's a tough choice, so I don't want to make that choice right now, so we'll go ahead, and I'm debating on whether to swap this in, because that does boost my critical strike chance. But I don't know if I really need it or not. Okay, so that was a bust, kind of. I mean, I got some upgraded perks. We'll go through, might as well go through the pain of visiting the Occultist to upgrade stuff. So let's just see if okay, so this is where that feature would come in handy. So it is of peril. So Adventure's Gloves of Peril. So you have to look for the aspect of peril. And we're at 2.2, right? Okay, so of peril. And if you're updating, so it will have the that exclamation point on here. So of peril, that's that one. 2.6 So as 2226, this is an upgrade, and you can double check by coming back up here. There's 2226. Yep, 26. This is the effective, so when you do the amulet, you don't have to do the math. It'll do the math for you. And I got 15 of these things. Baleful fragments, so we'll go ahead. So there's an upgrade there. That's good. Okay, so now we'll do the of Accursed Touch. Okay. Must be utility. Yep. Oh crap. I didn't bother to check what the number was. So this is 37. That's 37, so I'll skip this. Oh, and you got to go back and you got to clear this. Okay, so no upgrade on the pants. Again, right by that imprinted, if there was something better, maybe an up arrow, blizzard, something, that would be nice. Of Deeper Shadows. Of Deeper Shadows. Here we are, 3-3. So that ain't it. Okay, so it was at 4. I did check there. Okay, so for the weapon, Demonic Beastbreaker. So it's going to be demonic, right? 2.8. Demonic. So it's going to be demonic aspect instead of aspect of demonic. So we'll go down, keep going, there it is. Was it 2.8? 2.8. Okay, so that ain't good. And then we'll try the amulet. And we got to clear. Okay. So choker of calamity. So we got to look for of calamity. Sounded pretty offensive, so okay, I didn't check the value. So we're 15. That's 16.5. Okay, well, if you do the math on this, half of that is 7.5, and add it back, that's 22.5. Did I do the math right? Boom, 22.5. So that is an upgrade. 16.5, 22.5. So, all right. Okay, so that's it with those guys. Oh, AI viewers, stream boo, yay. Okay, what else? We're getting there. Okay, I want to put that away. Oh. Okay, we could do, so the Horadric Cube is, you can grab things from your inventory and then stuff them in here, and then you can add effects, you can chaotic reroll, focused reroll, so you can add precision things, remove a fix. So I wonder if you have to remove something before you can add it, or whatever, I don't know. But what I've been doing is I've done this, the 3-to-1, so you can change all of the same charm and you'll get a totally different charm. So let's look at charms for grins. So the charms that I'm using are of Harsh Shadow. I want to say Harsh Shadow, but it's Harsh Shadow. So if we go and look at each one, so that's the physical resistance, you got all stats, you got demonology, all stats, so I may want to swap, but I did do a mistake. I flushed, I went all the way down in the Occultist and nuked all of my charms instead of just nuking the junk ones. So I've been marking them as favorite so I don't... Hey, how was it? Yeah. Oh, he is? Okay. Okay, what time? Oh, soon? Alright. Okay. Alright, so like 6, maybe. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I don't want to go over 2 hours on this anyway. Okay, so those are the charms, and then to socket the charms, you need a seal. Come on, there we go. So unfortunately, this seal is crap, except I kept it because of the critical strike chance. But you get those perks if you have those certain charms. So I would like a seal with critical strike chance, but then the other, and obviously I've been playing for a while and I haven't gotten the right one. Really, I'm looking for one that unlocks 6 charm slots instead of just 5. I'm assuming that's going to be an ancestral legendary Horadric seal versus just this legendary. So we can go, and if you notice, that's a Phoba of Harash Shadow. So you've got Linta of Harash Shadow. You've got Phoba. You got Beru. You got Fur. And you got Mlor. So if we go look at all the other charms. Oop, there they are. Let me get rid of this. Hide the... Okay, so here's... so if you look at them all... Is it really going to do that? I guess so. I don't know how it sorts it. Oh, that's right. So these two are up there because they're ancestral. But basically, if you look at the color, right, you've got Beru of, or Beru, or there's an accent on the U, so I think it's Beru, of Abaddon's flesh. And you've got that little strike mark. So these are all have strike marks, a single strike mark on them. So you've got Beru, Beru, Beru. So notice the pattern. The strike mark is the Beru. The color is of whatever. So that orange color is Abaddon's flesh. That black color is Horazon's chain. And then that red color is of Mephis Fulcrum. So if we look at the reds there, see? And there's 2, but they're slightly different. So I've been going through... Here, we can do this. Well, there's only 3 of them. Ah, screw it. That'll be a good example. And I'll do these guys too. But you can see the color, Abaddon's flesh, right? Mephis Fulcrum, Linta. It's the shape, the little rune is the Linta. And then you've got the other shapes. You've got Mlor, 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 right? Mlor, and then that's Phoba. Phoba, 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 Phoba. Okay, so you get the pattern now. So what I have equipped, right, is they're all purple. So they're all Harash Shadow. So now I can go into here, the Horadric Cube, and go to my inventory. Oops, I'll pick up... I need 3 of these, and they have to be the same thing. You could try this guy, but I don't think that'll kick it in. But let's see. So we go to craft. Will that transmute it? Really? Let's try it. Screw it. Oh. Okay. Phoba. Okay. Well, I thought they had to be exact. Let's re-roll set charm. Oh, okay. So I could re-roll that guy, transmutes a set charm to a different charm. Oh, from the same set. Okay. So I could take that other one, the one that I have, and re-roll it. We could try that, just see what it does. So let's clear this, go back. So what I thought was they have to be the same color and the same symbol, but apparently they don't have to be. So we'll just grab these, and then we'll transmute. Bloop. So I think that was the luck of the draw that I got a Phoba. Clear. So let's try. Oh, so even if it's favorite, I can put him in there. Let's try this. Let's try. So this is movement speed or slow, right? So if we look at what's already there, let's compare all stats versus movement speed, and then chance to stun or slow. I like the stun better, so that's why I kept that. I mean, the all stats, that's okay. I probably don't need it. So we'll go ahead and we'll re-roll this guy to see if I can get something better. So we'll go and grab that. Go. Right, transmute is... Oh. Ah, okay. So when I do re-roll, it puts this other stuff in there. And then it'll use what it needs, right? It'll use 25 of that crap of the primordial dust and then 50 of the Horadric resin. So let's see what we get. Boop. Okay. So that, we'll go ahead and we'll mark it as favorite. That is a Malor. +2 Abyss, and then physical resistance. I mean, alright, whatever. So I'm gonna, do I want to put these back, or do I just want to nuke them all? I think I do. I thought they all had to be exact, so screw it. Let's go through, and I'm probably not going to use these guys, so I might as well, I'll keep these guys. Or not. Let's just try and... So they don't have to be identical to get a... So we'll just see if I can get... I don't know if I'm filled up yet. Right? I'm trying to get... what do I have? Yeah, I'm full. Okay, so I'm trying to get purple ones. So let's see how many purple ones I can get. So I should just be able to go 1, 2, 3, go, transmute. That is not a purple one. Okay. So now I just need to grab 2, right? And then oh, why can't I transmute this? Clear cube. Interesting. So can I not transmute these guys? They're a different shape. Set charm. Well, let's try and grab these dudes. 1, 2, 3, go. I can transmute these guys. Ooh, is that purple? No, that's of nameless. I mean, it's kind of purplish pink. Okay. Oh, it dropped it. Oh, but I can pick it up. Okay, so now I have space. All right. So it definitely was. So let's try. I guess those are. Let's try this, and one of these. Yeah. Looks like. Fuck. Okay, so I wanna nuke 1, 2, 3. I wanna hide the comparison. Okay, so let's try and crank through these. No. 1, 2. Transmute. Doesn't cost me anything. Okay, so I want this guy. So clear. Compare. So it's comparing Linta to Linta. Lightning damage. No, I don't really have anything that boosts lightning damage, so that's not great, but we'll save it anyway, just so it's, I don't know, it's purple. So, we may take those and then try to re-roll those in the same set. So there's 3 there, so let's go ahead and transmute these guys, not that guy. Okay, so let's, we'll do these guys. And transmute. Nope. Okay, and then, I don't know, I'm just trying to match the color. Oh, that guy was, ancestral. Okay, transmute him. That guy's orange. So here's some orange-ish. Transmute. Black. So just going. So this almost feels like the runes, where you're sacking a rune or 3 runes, and then you may or may not get a level higher. And just go ahead and add them. Transmute. Another black one. Okay. Transmute. Okay, see? It turned orange. We'll grab some orange ones. Whatever color that is. Yep, I can transmute that. Black. So it's hard to get the purple. All right, so out of all of that, can I? Oh. Okay, I don't know why. I don't know why that transmute button was. Okay, well, and now I'm no biggie. All right, so I got one. Oh, these 2. Screw it. I'm gonna nuke these guys. Go back to the cube. Inventory. All right, so let's. Nope. Just a set charm. Okay, well, we'll put that guy back. Oops. Oh, yep. I'll just keep these guys on hand, just in case. And then I mark them as favorite, just so I don't nuke them. But okay, well, that's kind of the set charms. What do I want to... Let's try and... The boots? Let's just do this. Okay, so can I add an affix? I cannot. And apparently I can't remove affix either. Why? How do I remove affix? Oh, so it can't be legendary. Ah, okay. So, grants a random mod. Use tuning. One legendary, okay, and I've got 15 of the dust, and then tuning prism optional. Okay, so we'll try to make those boots that I have a little bit better, because I don't know if I want. I like that shadow resistance for the pit, and it's close to what I already have, so I'm basically trading physical resistance to shadow resistance. So we'll put that guy in there, and then a focused reroll requires a tuning. So it has a very high chance to become unmodifiable. Oh, so that's like Sanctify. Ha! Fucking hell. So that's like Sanctify. I hate that. Okay, so chaotic reroll. Changes a random affix to. I don't like that. Uses a tune. Okay, focused. Changes unaffixed to one of the same category. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Okay, so we'll try and do a focused reroll. It's not letting me transmute. Oh, because I need a tuning prism, and I don't have any. Yeah, I wish I could just pull from my damn. Okay, so you have to go here, and then here. Is that there's a tuning. Used to influence. Removes the riskiest, but also the most powerful. Has 100%. Oh, so great. So that's entropic. So that's basically a Sanctify. Wow, that is interesting. Okay, used to target skill and core stat affixes. Okay, I'm just not really ready to use this stuff yet. What was this? That was the effect. Yeah, not really. Okay, so I don't really have time to do a war plan, but basically the war plans are you pick this, right? So you probably want to pick something with an extra perk. So medium amount of rune, so that's got a little rune symbol on it. That's got jewelry, large amount of jewelry. More experience because I'm in Torment. I'm in Torment 6. So Torment 5, I believe, was 78 activity experience. So the higher you get, the more activity. So I could go all pit or 2 pits. And then there's a Helltide, Horde, Nightmare Dungeon. What do you get? Oh, large amount of. Oh, that would be great. Obducite. Grand amount. Oh, that would be awesome. So, yeah. I just don't have the time to get all the way. Because what I found is if you start, so you pick all your activities and then you hit start down at the bottom. If you don't finish and then you log out, you lose your progress. At least that's what I've found. Or I've been kicked out. So if Blizzard decides to kick me out during this, like it did earlier, I believe I will lose my progress. But I haven't really tried that. I could try and force that, like just start it and then bail out and then come back in and try that. But, oh, why does it... Oh, I see. So it's selecting... So if I wanted to focus on this, right, Nightmare Dungeons, then it's showing me those. There's Helltide. Undercity. Got it. I really like that obducite. No lair bosses. Horde, and then 2 pits. So that is the gist. Alright, I'm gonna just try to do a pit. Just see where I can get. Alright, so I'm gonna do... Should I just redo 42 or should I go? I'll go up 1. Where's... Oh geez, I can't even see tier 7. Or Torment 7. Okay, well we'll go up 1. That might be a little... I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so the pit. I didn't even check my obducite. Shit. Okay, well, here goes. Alright, so the left trigger is I go underneath and I'm immune. And then the turret is assigned to Y, which is I've got my Y paddle under my controller, and then I hit that I just cast ultimate, so that's got some cooldown to it. Alright, we're trying to get through this fast. I don't think I'm gonna have 10 minutes to spare, but I'd like that extra roll, so I don't really want to die. Try to recast. There, I recast it. Dead. Okay, I hate those things. You can't kill them. They just run around and then explode. But I like the speed. That's good. So I can run away. And I swear I must have swapped it, but I do have a pretty decent wolf pack, so just staying healthy, not taking damage, that increases my wolf pack. So we're at about 2.5 minutes in, right? Oh, no, 1.5 minutes in. Okay, we're doing pretty good. The right trigger is the shard, shard spell, whatever that is, location. So that cooldown isn't terrible. It's over here. Okay. But you can see the turret. So I could cast my ultimate. I don't really need to just yet. I want to get the most bang for my buck on the ultimate. Screw it. So I'll cast it. It'll wander around a little bit. But try to get through that. But I don't know that. The wolf pack is pretty handy. Okay, so we're gonna be at 2 minutes to go, and we're not even halfway through. So I don't think I'm gonna finish with 2 minutes to spare.
Curse this place.
And I'm just hoping that mythic chest armor basically prevents 1 death every 5 minutes. But then once you die, what happens? I mean, you got to get out of there, right? Stop. God, this So what's to prevent it from just tagging you again? That's the whole issue. Yeah. All right. So I'm about halfway. So looks like it's going to be about an 8-minute run, maybe. So I'm not doing a ton of damage. You guys can explode. So, and is that I need to feel like boosting my critical strike chance. So I keep casting that. Let me see if I can look at it. But it falls off pretty quickly. Go, 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 go. See, I can't tell. It was at 28. So is it really boosting up or not? Or is that the base amount? I'm not sure. Were they on their way, or we don't know? Right, yeah, exactly. Alright, so I'll probably have to quit after this hit. But that's alright. It's a decent. Went through pretty much everything, not a lot of gameplay, but I probably gonna stream Lego Batman, because I have it sitting right here on the coffee table, and I want to do a first impression. I'm sure first impression will be awesome, but yeah, it came Wednesday, I think, delivered Wednesday. So I got the deluxe edition, which pre-order, I'm gonna say, was 70, it was 80, so it was 90 for the, but it ended up being only 70 for the deluxe edition. So whatever the price was, Amazon adjusted the price, so I think that's probably the best place to get your pre-orders is Amazon. Hey! Awesome. Okay. 59, which, I mean, I'm just above T6 in here. But, see, here's that turret. I thought the problem with that turret is it's not like the Hydra. Like, it won't move. It'll re-aim, but it won't move. There, that moved. So I think it has to, so watch it count down, and then, oh, duh. Okay, so it just disappeared, but then I could summon it. So you can't summon it again until it's gone. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I unlocked. I should have 2 extra rolls. Alright. Oh, I can't. Oh, I could kill him. Okay. So 70%, they're all 70, so all things being equal, I think I want the Abyss damage. So, and I have 7 rolls. Wow. But that immediately went down. So let's do this, so that was successful. And then we'll just boost, boost. Okay, they're all at 55 now, so we'll boost. This, wow, 45. Boost, oh, fail. And boost. Okay, success. Alright, so I feel like I need to I definitely need that 5 minutes left, otherwise I won't get that bonus. Dang. Alright. Well, how long? Where are we at? Oh, that's at about 2 hours. That's pretty good. Okay, so what did we get? We get anything? Cold resistance, fire multiplier. No thanks. Okay, so we'll dump all this. Did I die? No, I did not. Okay, so I think that's it. So mark that as junk. No runes. We got some stuff. The prisms, cube stuff. And then we don't have a whole lot of keys. Alright, so we'll put that stuff away. So bloop, bloop, bloop. I keep the keys just in case I want to do a boss. Oh yeah, and I need to boost that. Where was I spending my points? Oh yeah, I think I was heading to that. Okay, so I need one more. Oh, I need to figure out which one I want. Willpower? So there's another abyss. Oh, and okay, so I'll probably do this one. Oh, and I upped it to 2 anyway, so I kind of like marked it, basically. So that's just a little one. That's Archfiend. Blood Frenzy, bleeding targets. Okay, so that's... Okay, so we nuke those here. So you just want junk charms. Wonder if I wonder if I can re-roll the just regular charms, but I really want set charms. Yeah, and what did the set bring? Shadow form are dominated. Yeah, so it goes to the recast area, and then the set of 3 reduces damage and leaves a sigil of subversion, shadow trails. Yeah, while you're moving. So you know you're in shadow form when you're leaving those trails. So that's a good sign. Typically you're always doing that. And then set of 5, abyss skill damage is increased by 350x while you have shadow form, but each cast consumes 1 stack. So you always want to have those stacks handy. So that's why I'm do that. Oh crap, what's it called? Step, nether step. That guy. Yep. Okay, so I think that is about it. That's right at 2 hours. So that's pretty good. So it's mostly just review. So we'll probably have some gameplay next time. Probably next weekend, I think. Depends on how much I've played and upgraded, but definitely. And I didn't get to any of these check marks. So there's still some outstanding check marks here. Again, I usually show the profile, so we're at 62 hours. And oh yeah, there's still this bug. So I had picked that silvery hair. You can't change anything. So it's like, I've got that red stuff going, so I want red there. See, it's changed there. And then, go confirm look. So it says look is confirmed, right? We'll go back in. We'll go jewelry. I don't really care because you can't really see it anyway. So we'll just say no. We'll say confirm. Okay. So now we'll bail out. Confirm. And no change. See? So in the cutscenes, there's I don't know. It's a bug, and it's been like this since day one. So I don't know what Blizzard is doing. You can change your pet, and you can change your gear. So I've got Shroud of False Death. That's the default. I just go with the default look until there's something good. So let's try to change these gloves. Ooh. Oh, that is funky. Okay, so go back. We'll say confirm. And go back. Yeah. So you can't change your appearance. You can change your gear. Oh, that is cool. Cosmetic salvage from an item. Okay. What's that? Oh, those are kind of cool. And the one kind of does the purpley wrath versus dominance. Yeah. Okay, we'll just go with the default. Look, that's fine. But yeah, so you go back and you go confirm. And try to change your appearance. Accessories. Right. No jewelry. And shit. Yeah, no jewelry. Confirm look. Confirm. Look confirmed. Okay. We'll go red fire. Look confirmed. And then you bail out and no change. So, yep. Thanks, Blizzard. All right. We'll, what else? Well, I think that's probably it. Go ahead and bail. Nope. Damn it. Leave. Exiting. Alright, well, I'm gonna stream Lego Batman probably tomorrow. And so the Diablo stream will probably be next weekend. So, anyway, I am out. See ya.